Stop letting your kids manipulate you. There's lots of different ways that they do it, but we'll just pick one as an example here. So let's say that you've laid down the law and you've said, okay, so you kicked your sister, so now you have to do a chore, okay? You get them to sweep the kitchen floor or something. Let's say they're 4 or 5 years old. And you've already shown them how to do the chore. You've given them 10 minutes to do it or 15 minutes to do that chore. You've started the timer. Now you're just a timekeeper. So they might run away and say, oh, I forgot, I don't want to do it. They're screaming, they're yelling, nobody loves me and all that. All you are is timekeeping. You're just looking at the clock. You might say out loud, sort of to yourself, oh, 10 more minutes left, and then, oh, 5 more minutes left, and then ding, 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 the alarm goes off. Then they come running and they start to sweep the floor. It's already too late. You go to the behavior board, check out my website, BratBusters.com for the behavior board. It tells you how to do all this. So then you walk over to the behavior board and you say, okay, so you kicked your sister. That was the rule you broke. So then you had to sweep the kitchen floor. That was your consequence. You didn't do that. So now the second consequence comes into effect, and that is 24 hours of no screens. Now, he may still be sweeping the floor, and then he comes to you, I swept the floor, I swept the floor. That's the manipulation, okay? He's trying to beat you at your own game here. Then you say to him, you didn't have to do that because remember, the time was up. So you've got 24-hour media blackout. I hate you, I forgot, I didn't understand. That's all the manipulation. If you fall into that, if you go, oh, okay, then you forgot, we'll let it go this time. He just won. He's in charge and he knows it, okay? He just dragged you down to the low road. You stay on that high road. You stay as the leader. When you need to discipline, you stay on that high road, the calm road. There's no emotions when you're disciplining. It's just business. It's when they get all emotional and they start trying to manipulate you. If you allow them to, you're on the low road. Again, they're in control and they know it. So don't let your kids manipulate you. It's not fair to them either because they're not happy when they're manipulating their parents. They instinctively need, crave, and want a leader. And they're going to push you to test you, but they really don't want to be manipulating you. They don't feel good about themselves. Okay, check out my pool story. It's a really good example of how I feel about leadership. You deal with bad behavior, but then you focus on the good kid. Remember, we're connecting here. We're bonding with kids. It's not just about discipline. It's a tiny part of everything I teach. But allowing them to manipulate you means they're in charge. You're not a leader. There's no respect either way, and it's just chaos.